So in this video, I'm going to refresh your memory on how to use PDF Expert. Go ahead and open up the app. And we want to find the correct document. This document is the crank car lab for this lesson. Mine's not actually in Documents, mine's in Google Drive. And it's the top right corner here. So the purpose of PDF Expert is to annotate, which means we can add images or text based on whichever one I request of you. So the first one in part 1, you can see it says take a screenshot of the data points. You'll do that in Video Physics after you do all the tutorials, of course. And you're going to insert that image below. So once you take the screenshot in Video Physics, it should then automatically upload it to your photo library. How to access that? What you do is you tap and hold anywhere on the document, and you'll have these options come up. We want to select Image, and then of course Photo Library. So under Moments, I can choose whichever one I want, but medium quality is typically fine. I don't know if it's a big deal on the other ones. But what we can do is we can drag this and then center it. Sometimes though, what you guys may try to do is shrink it just to make it fit perfectly. The problem with this is usually when I grade these, I like to print them out just so it's easy to me to hand them back a hard copy. So I would prefer actually that you blow it up really large. Now you're probably thinking, well, I'm covering up some of the information. All I'm covering up are the directions that I gave you, and to be honest, I made these directions, so I kind of have them memorized. I don't need to see them. So the larger you can make it, the better, especially when we get to the graphs, because then it'll be really easy to see your data spaced out and your information. All right, so that's the image. The next thing is the text. At the bottom you can see there are 2 questions. So you have 2 options. On the left toolbar, you see the little markers up at the top. If you select those, you can then write with your finger in the space provided. I'm not a huge fan of this though, because you can see my writing is kind of sloppy with my finger, and I'm probably going to run out of room really quick. So I'm going to erase this with that tool. And if you still want to write with your finger, you have another option. If you pinch zoom the screen, you can actually zoom in big time. And then this will give me more space to write whatever I need to, and it could possibly make my writing a little bit cleaner when I zoom back out. Still not a big fan of this though, so I'm going to erase this and show you the second option. To get back to the tools, hit the green check mark. And now, select the icon that is the capital T. That's going to bring up my keyboard once I tap in the space wherever I want to type. And then this is much, much cleaner, much nicer. You'll have a lot of space to write whatever you need to. So those are the 2 things that we're going to do to these PDFs when we annotate them. Insert images and possibly write text. So the last thing, which is very important, is we want to save it properly. So in the top right corner you see the 3 dots. Select that. And we want to hit Save a Copy. What you want to be careful with is we do not want to save the original document, because that will actually not include any of the stuff that you've added to it. So to make sure that the images and the text are on there, we want to select Flatten Copy, and then you will hit Done and it will save it to your iPad. Once you have this saved, you'll be able to go back into Canvas and you'll be able to upload this back to me under Assignments, where I can then access it and grade it.